Hi. So we're still about a week out from BookNet Fest, but I thought I might start this vlog a little bit early, just because I've already am trying to figure out how I'm gonna pack and what outfits I want to bring. So I think step one of this is going to be me going through all of my clothes to see what cute outfits I already have. So, hi. As you can see, I'm back home from BookNet Fest, and I thought I would just kind of update this vlog with a lot of me talking. Some of this might end up as voiceover, I don't know. But while I was actually at BookNet Fest, I had a blast, but I was so tired after both days of panels that I never sat down, set up the camera, and actually talked in the hotel room, which I'm sure I'm going to be kicking myself for later when I edit this vlog and I have like no cool in-between scenes of me at the actual hotel. But I got some footage during it a little bit. I guess first I should talk about overall experience. Overall, what may be the best year yet for BookNet Fest. Started off the whole thing with the meet and greet again this year. I signed up that morning and I got my badge. So the keynote this year, like every year, it was awesome. So the first panel I went to on day one was the 5 out of 5 stars panel, which was about reviewing, which I had to go to because that's what I try to do on my channel, is review books. And I'll definitely be linking anybody I mention in the description. If I don't forget, please forgive me if I make mistakes, but I'm going to try to link everybody I mention. I'm going to try and mention everybody I talk to that I can remember their name or find their name. So I'm going to try my best. Please don't feel bad if I leave you out. I'm so sorry. So the 5 out of 5 stars panel had Kathy, Adriana, Injiri, Thomas, and Sam. And I remember them all in my head, but I'm bad with names, so I looked them up. And all those, everybody will be linked in the description. Next up was the They Changed the Thing I Love panel, which was about adaptations. And the panelists for this one were Nicole, Nina, and Olivia. And really it was kind of just a discussion about what makes a good adaptation, what's an adaptation versus a retelling, and what makes a bad adaptation. And then I went to my hobby plus the industry. And on this panel it was Samantha, DJ, and Jocelyn, and I think another person, possibly. They're not on the list here, but I'm remembering 4 people. And I honestly feel like I learned so much in this panel. It might be my favorite panel of the whole event. So on day 2, I dropped off my books for the book swap, and then I went to Spoilers Sweetie, because I feel like spoilers is something I've been struggling with on my channel, because I feel like I don't give enough information about any of the books I read when I'm reviewing them. I always go kind of for a synopsis and a quick rating, and I don't go into depth because I'm so afraid of spoiling anything. And then I feel hesitant to say, I'm about to spoil it, so like skip ahead in the video or stop watching here and come back after you've read the book, because then I feel like I start talking about what I think are spoilers and I hear myself talking about it and I'm like, these aren't really spoilers. And so the people who are looking for spoilers when I say that are going to be disappointed because they're not real spoilers. So then I went to the spoiler panel to try and get some insight. And that was Samantha, Mara, I'm so sorry, and your name was probably said. And it was supposed to be Christine, but Zoe from Read by Zoe filled in because unfortunately Christine could not make it. I'm sure you've heard by now if you're interested in BookNet Fest. Deboki, who I think was there, and Nicole. And so it was all about spoilers. And you know, how you view spoilers, or how they view spoilers, the panelists, and how you make content around or with spoilers. And then the next panel I went to was the intersection of reading and writing. On this panel were Kathy. Oh, I'm gonna be so bad at this name. I'm so sorry. Ochuli? I wrote it down. The way I wrote it down looks like Oshella. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name. I met you at BookNet Fest. Emily, who I think was on the other panel. The author on the Us in the Industry panel, I think, was Emily. And then Taylor, who is another author. And so this one is all about reading books and writing books and how that intersects. And then I went to the panel of classics and the modern reader because I feel like I need to get better about reading classics. I've read only a few and it's something I do want to do more. And that was Marinez, Paige, it was supposed to be Alexandra, but she couldn't make it. And so Haley from Haley in Bookland sort of, substituted in. And that was great. And Mara. And so this panel was kind of just about like people's favorite classics, but also why classics can be fun and entertaining, and also why we should read them or what makes them classics and all that. Ooh, small platform, big platform. This was one I was really excited about. Okay, so small platform, big platform was after lunch. And it had on the panel Nicole, India. It was going to be Christine, but I think instead it was Ashley from A Dash of Ash. And then Chloe and Sam. And so basically what it meant by small platform, big platform, I believe, was sort of the size of your audience. So if you have a smaller channel or a bigger channel or a smaller blog or a bigger blog, sort of your subscribers or your followers or that kind of thing. About sort of kind of figuring out what your audience wants, but also making what you want for your content. Reading really popular books versus reading what you want to read, or, you know, if you want to read really popular books, that too. And sort of hype and how that kind of feeds the community, and then the community feeds back into that hype, and it's kind of a circle. And hype is not necessarily a bad thing, I don't think, because it means everybody's excited about whatever this thing is. Unless you don't like whatever this thing is, then you can feel like you're missing out. But it's very fun to be excited about something with everyone else. If it's something you like. I mean, I like hype for the most part. And if it's something I don't like, I just don't talk about it. And maybe my numbers suffer because of that. But I'm kind of selective about what I like. And I don't know what else to say about that. When it comes to BookTube, and small BookTube especially, about helping each other, shouting out other small creators, and either on YouTube, BookTube, Instagram, Bookstagram, Twitter, just shouting each other out, sharing each other's content, even by word of mouth, is helpful. And also being part of the community, you know, watching other people's videos, commenting on them, liking them, sharing them, and of course that goes for blogs too, and bookish events like the one I just went to. There's also some talk about like what's really popular right now, like the videos that are trending and stuff, but I mean, I wrote some of them down, but I don't know if that's what's trending this week in the BookTube community, so it's kind of something I find it really hard to stay on top of the trends. So I don't know if I'll ever be trendy sort of thing. I feel like you either have to like start the trend yourself, or kind of come into it accidentally, or be really good at quickly filming and editing and uploading videos, which I'm not. It's not me yet. And then I went to the Publishing Ask Me Anything workshop. It was really awesome because they had 3 different authors. One who was traditionally published, one who was self-published, and one that was published with an indie house. So it was like basically anything you could want to know. You had a wide range of experience to ask questions. And I found out a lot about publishing. I'm nowhere near the point where I need any of this information necessarily at the point I'm at, but it's nice to know. Oh, and that was the end of the event. At the end of day 1, I went to the writers meetup. The writers meetup was put on by Alexa and Lainey, or hosted by them. The writing stuff is something I haven't done at BookNet Fest before, and I'm really glad I did it. I went to the writers meetup and it was awesome. I was gonna shout people out if I can remember them. So these are the easy ones to remember. I got bookmarks from people, and I didn't unfortunately make it to the table where the bookmarks were all spread out, so the only bookmarks I have are from people who actually handed them to me. So these are people that I actually like saw and talked to, probably mostly at the meet and greet and then never again, but still. So we have, and I will be linking them all in the description, A Beautiful Bookworm, Game of Tomes, Bedtime Bookworm, I love her videos, Joshana, or Joshana, she said it to me and I don't remember, I'm so sorry, C. R. Jensen, Completely Melanie, Will Read for Booze, which is a blog. I also saw Amber from Amber in No Face again, Priscilla from Bookie Charm, Kathleen from For the Love of Books, The Word Nerd, Brandy from Brandy's Books, Kira the Book Bella reads with Rachel, Yit Merrick, I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, Kelsey from Kelsey Reads, Desiree, Astrid, who apparently I saw but never said hi to, I'm so sorry about that, Elena, Ellie and Kate and Chloe, and I'm going to link everybody down below because I'm not saying anybody's full names, Taylor, just a whole lot of people. If I missed your name, I'm so sorry. This is as long as I can do this for. If I'm going to look up everybody, Twitter, on YouTube, and I'm going to link as much as possible in the description of this video, I promise. So go through that if you want to follow some awesome people who were at BookNet Fest. And I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to talk about in this vlog. What else did I do? My whole family came with me to BookNet Fest this year, which I am so grateful for. I love having them around. We got to use the pool one night. I know I kind of started off this vlog reading A Danger to Herself and Others on the way there. I never finished it. I like read it during the first day and then I was just so busy. I had no time to pick it up at all after that first day. But I did read a little bit by the pool, which was nice. I think I'm still maybe gonna try and finish it. I don't know. The moment has kind of passed. But it does seem like it's gonna be a really good book, so I'm a little bit torn on that. So anyway, I picked up all these books at BookNet Fest and I haven't shown them to you yet because I'm gonna do a separate book haul video for these books. I am also planning to do the Back from BookNet Fest tag, even if it's just a repeat of what I just said. I'm gonna do it and have a separate video and all that. Amazing stuff happens at BookNet Fest and you should come. I went to my first author signing at BookNet Fest this year. Like I actually stood in line to have an author sign and personalize a book, and I'll talk more about it in my book haul, but that was an experience. I was so happy. I got to talk to Zoe again and Haley, and I forgot to mention this. If I forgot to mention your name, I'm so sorry. I am linking everyone I can think of in the description. I have to stop talking now or I'll just keep talking forever. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Who was it who was giving out the pins? Oh gosh, I can see her face and I can't remember her name, but she was giving out these pins that I think she had made for VidCon, but I didn't go to VidCon. I guess she had extras or leftovers because she very, very nicely gave me one. Come on, focus my camera. And I am super grateful. I love it. It's so awesome and amazing, and it's something that just makes you feel like part of the community, and I'm so happy about it. Anyway, it's like a fever dream of an event. It's like every year it's surreal for me to do it. Like I can't believe it's something that actually happened. But it did happen, and all this great stuff happens during this event, and I love it so much. Anyway, if by some miracle you made it to the end of this vlog, give it a like if you liked it. Comment down below and let me know if you've been to BookNet Fest, if you want to go to BookNet Fest, what bookish events you recommend I go to next. I would love to do Y'all Fest, I think is the one I'd love to try next. It's the next closest one to where I live, I believe. But definitely let me know if you have other recommendations. I have new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Trying to make that as consistent as possible. I have new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so subscribe if you'd like to see more. That's it. It's a great event. Go to it. I got really tired afterward, which is why this vlog sucks, kind of, but I tried to make up for it here, which is why I talked way too much. Thanks for watching. Bye. Now, calm down. I need to calm down. Whew. I'm gonna check for sound again because I'm paranoid. Then my BookNet Fest one. That was basically everything I got out of 5 out of 5 stars. And if I do that for every panel, this thing is gonna be 3 hours long. And not at all what anybody was looking for when they came to this vlog. Things just pop right out of my head. I feel like I see a video idea I like, or I get a video idea I want to do, and I'm like, I'll do a version of that, and then I write it, and then I take a month to do it, and nobody's interested anymore. My camera's gonna die before I can do any of the videos I wanted to do. I have personally really I just realized I'm saying all this, and the Back from BookNet Fest tag is something I want to do, and I probably am covering all of the stuff that's going to be covered in there in this, and I'm so stupid. I haven't even looked at the questions, even though I did it last year and I don't remember any of the questions. But yeah, I'm trying my best to get this up as soon as possible, so when you see this, know that I worked very, very hard on it, even if it sucks.